Welcome back to my channel for another one. Real quick, before we begin, please hit the like and the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and then click that notification bell so that way you would be notified any and every time I post another video. But let's get right into it. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Let's get right into it. It says here, an article from Cointelegraph mentions that a survey finds that lower paid workers are quitting jobs thanks to crypto profits. The subheadline says almost 2/3 of respondents who quit their jobs after making life-changing gains from crypto had a total income of less than $50,000. I've been seeing this headline from a few places, and I wanted to discuss this because this is absolutely great. I highly encourage people to actually look into crypto and to see what it actually does for you, because not everybody's story is the same. I mean, you have the people that came in back in 2011 when Bitcoin was pennies onto the dollars, and other cryptos that were just making a name for themselves, just, not as much as they are now. And they're making like life-changing money. Whereas a new person comes in, they're thinking, oh, I'm just getting into crypto. Let me put this amount in, and let me put X amount, maybe $2,000, $3,000 in. But then when they check their portfolio, it's down 20 or 30%. Not everybody's lifestyle, no, not lifestyle, not everybody's story is going to be the same when it comes to crypto. You have some people that came in super early, and you have some people that came in as of right now, because as of right now, it's not too late to get into crypto. I don't care what the price is. It's never too late, but you have to be really careful with how much that you invest in, that you don't want to overextend yourself. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, but at the same time, if you do your own research, you will actually understand the fundamentals of cryptocurrency and blockchain. Now, I put cryptocurrency and blockchain separate from Bitcoin because Bitcoin is a beast all in itself. Bitcoin does what it does. But as far as the life-changing money, that's great for the people that actually experienced it. Crypto is a world that doesn't sleep. It goes 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and possibly an extra day if it was even possible. But here's the thing. It says data suggests that some low-paid members of the workforce are quitting their jobs after making life-changing crypto gains. Then it goes off by saying almost 2/3 of those who had quit their jobs due to mad gains earned under $50,000 per year. 27% of those earnings less than $25,000, while 37% had a total income between $25,000 and $50,000. Meanwhile, 15% of those tossing their jobs thanks to crypto had an income between $50,000 and $75,000. I bet it was Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. I bet it was, because I want to say back when Elon Musk was actually hyping up the coin, actually prior to that, there were like headlines going around, rumors going around that somebody was going to actually shield this coin. And I want to say like it was under a penny. And then it shot up to 75 cents. So this actually correlates to the time where people actually invested in Dogecoin. So that actually really does make sense to me. Another one, this actually also sounds like Shiba Inu, because at the time it wasn't where it is now. Like, it's went up over, what was it, 300 or 500%. So I totally get that. But like the other small crypto, but like the other cryptocurrencies like Cardano, that's went up a lot. That's went up over, I want to say 300 or 500% also as well. Because just last year, it was about 2 cents. So I want to say these people probably made their money from Cardano, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and I believe those were the three. I don't know about, last year Bitcoin at its lowest mark, I believe, was at about 8,000. So you wouldn't have had a higher gain. But like I tell everybody who I come in contact with, or anyone on this channel, that you're going to make gains from Bitcoin, but you're going to make the higher gains from altcoins. But at the same time, some altcoins are scams. So you want to be very careful. Now, I'm not saying Shiba Inu is a scam, and I'm not saying Dogecoin is a scam, because they have liquidity, utility, and mass adoption. They do. So I'm not saying that they're a scam. They're definitely more volatile than Bitcoin is. They're more volatile than Cardano, but they're definitely not a scam. So that's good for these people that are actually making money, that's actually quitting. But I hope they're actually doing something and actually letting the rest of their money make money for them. Like I'm really big on passive income. It's just I just hope they just don't throw it away and just waste it here. But yeah, that's really great for them. Crypto's revolution, people. It's coming. And here there's a chart right here that just says, have you or someone you know quit your job at the same point over the last year due to financial freedom? And then here's the chart that, yeah, it just shows the people that are actually quitting and profiting. And that's another thing. Like, people don't get greedy. Like, if you see a crypto is going up and you know that you know that there's gonna possibly be a dump, like it's okay to take the gains as long as you realize them on taxes, which I'm not a financial advisor. There's tax information out there, for people that actually want to look at how to post their capital gains for tax season. I mean, there's stuff out there, but never be greedy, because when you be greedy, pigs get slaughtered. That's just it. Like, you can't think that crypto is gonna go up constantly and constantly and constantly. No, crypto has to go up. Crypto has to go down. Like, Bitcoin has to make all-time highs. Once it meets all-time highs, it has to drop back down to its past resistance. Once it gets to its past resistance, it has to consolidate for several times before it blasts through to a new all-time high. That's with every crypto. But do your research on it. It's great. Also, it says that there was a quote from Mark Cuban saying, "Wow, 4% of people in the USA have quit their jobs because of crypto gains, and that's vastly that's vastly the majority made under 50K. Now we know why so many people quit low-paying jobs." Yeah, I mean, because like, you have to think, like, sometimes with these crypto gains, you get more money in 2 or 3 days than you would in a normal job. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, do you want to take the risk? With any investment, there's a risk. And I just highly encourage people to invest safely. Do your research first and buy later. Don't buy first. Like that one article that I talked about this investor who spent and lost over $470,000 off of a DeFi project that then later got hacked. You don't want to do that. But just take your time in investing and understand that Bitcoin there's only 21 million ever created. It can't be manipulated. Take your time and understand that the Ethereum project is into the DeFi and has NFT on their blockchains. Take into account that XRP will win their lawsuit and be classified as a virtual currency, also a bridge asset that allows two people to transact borderless, freeless, transparency, and just make sure, and that has a fast settlement time of under 3 seconds. But just make sure you do your research, because there's a lot of things, like there's Cardano, that allows you to have passive income when you stake your ADA to actually delegate the Cardano blockchain. Like, there's just numerous of things out there that has other utility, liquidity, and mass adoption. There's just a numerous of things out there. But just please do your research. Try to figure out how your money can work for you. Don't overextend in money, and just play around with money that you can actually have a risk of actually losing. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but just please do your research. But I'm just happy for these people that are finally financially free and able to do what they want to do, and actually having to work a 9-to-5 desk. I'm so happy for these people. And it says here that a further 23% were after a short-term investment, while just 6% were seeking to use crypto as a payment method for easy, fast, and safe transactions. Yes, crypto transactions are easy, fast, and safe transactions, but you do have to be careful when you actually are sending to a certain address. One wrong move, and you could be sending it to a burner account that you can never get your crypto back, or you could send it to someone else that may not actually send it back to you. So just be really careful on, because when you send crypto to another address, you need to do what's called a dust transaction. And that's where you send $1 over to make sure it's the correct address, to confirm it. Because if you just send it all over at one time, people lose money that way. I actually had an issue where something like that happened, but I understand like the blockchain logistics, and I was actually tracing back and finding whose wallet it was, and I actually traced them down and said, "Hey, I sent this on accident. Can you send it back?" Well, luckily, they were the nice, people out the bunch, and they did. But you just have to be really careful when it comes to that. But yeah, they are fast, easy, and safe. But yeah, that's actually pretty good with them. That was my rant for that. I'm so super excited for the ones that decided to actually be in crypto and actually take part of this revolution, because people are making money, and that's really amazing to me. I'm super excited for those people that are able to quit their job. And yeah, that is it for that one. We're going to go right into the next one. It says here, a recent article from Cointelegraph also says the analysts say that an impulse move could send Ethereum price into the 6K to 14,000 range. That would be crazy. It says here that a recent analyst also predicts that ETH's breakout to a new all-time high is just the beginning, and one 2017 era fractal pattern targets 14,000 Ethereum price in near future. So, for those that are just now coming into the crypto space and now actually seeing what crypto can do, what Ethereum can do, what Bitcoin can do, and how fast they can shoot up. Back in 2017, in the early stages, I want to say that Ethereum was either $35 or it was $100. It then later shot up from that 100 price range all the way to 1,200, and it topped off in January or February, and then it died back down. But we keep seeing and we keep hearing patterns of 2017 like fractals. We keep hearing it. So at one point, there's that expression where, we preach it into existence. We keep saying it. There has to be this self-fulfilled prophecy that allows things to happen. We keep hearing that ETH is going to go to 10K this year. We keep hearing ETH is going to go to 17K. We keep hearing it's going to go to 20K, just like Bitcoin, that the ETH is following Bitcoin's pattern back in 2017. It's possible. Do I think it will happen? Yes. How far do I believe that it's going to happen? I personally believe that ETH is actually going to go to maybe about 12K and drop down to 5 and then blast up to 20. But that's just my thoughts. Now, I'm not telling you to go by what I'm saying, but I am telling you that we are in exciting times because Ethereum is finally pushing through on their promises and having upgrades coming and having finally going from proof of work to proof of stake. And, for those that don't know, proof of work is when you are using miners, like a miner can go and mine a block and actually validate the blockchain and actually have ETH and actually sell it on the market for them to actually have gains or losses from it. Whereas proof of stake actually allows people who actually own the token itself, less energy for the ecosystem, and it actually allows them to actually create and mine their own blocks to actually validate the blockchain. And in rewards, you get between 5 and 6%. Maybe it's 4. It probably changed, but that's the way that we're going. People are quitting their jobs. Now, more people could actually quit their jobs because if they own at least 32 ETH, I know in some, like it used to be, if you earn 32 ETH and you transfer it over to ETH 2.0, then you can actually be your own, be your own node now, and then you be able to produce blocks. I could be wrong on being your own node, but it's be your own something that allows you to produce blocks also. I know some exchanges actually have it to where if you have at least 1 ETH, or you can stake as many ETH as you want and still earn your rewards. But the thing is, you can't trade it. But that's the way that we're going. But it says here, crypto markets have hit the ground running right from the start of November as of November 2nd. Yeah, they've hit the ground. And this article just goes off by talking about how at any given moment, ETH can just go straight to 6,000 in the blink of an eye. It can happen overnight. It can just happen. I'm telling you, people, this is a revolution that's coming. It's coming quick. People have doubted Ethereum. I've doubted ETH, but that's okay. It's still number two. It's been number two for a while. Do I think something's going to overtake the number two spot eventually? Because this still is a first generation crypto. But in the meantime, it once it changes from proof of work to proof of stake, I mean, that is a done deal. I will say that this is just absolutely insane. And that is crazy. All right. So I'm done with that rant, Do I think ETH is going to be a massive contender to contend with? Yes, I do. Do I think ETH is going to be around for a long time because the big money and the smart money's into it? Yes. Do I think that eventually people are going to see other proof of stake blockchains and tokens that allow people to, earn passive income? Yes. They're all out there. I mean, this is a competition. At the end of the day, 85% of the tokens that are actually here will actually be gone. I believe firmly there's going to be at least 25 tokens. Some of those tokens they have to be is compliant. What is it? ISO 222. I believe those tokens are going to stay in that, and we all know what those consist of. And if you don't know, Ripple's a part of it with their XRP, not with their XRP asset, but Ripple's there, and it's going to be for XRP. That's what I believe. Want to say Solana, Cardano was mentioned in a rumored blueprint paper going around. Dang, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, but you can look those up. I actually looked those up for you. Create another video about the tokens that are actually going to be classified as compliant under those type of regulations. But that's all I have for that one. We're going to move straight forward to another article from Cointelegraph that says Shiba Inu falls after 2.3 billion of Shiba moved from a well wallet. We are following patterns of what happened back in 2017 because this pains me. And I can guarantee you that it's not the older people that are actually being scared about a price being moved or about coins being moved. Because let me tell you a brief backstory about this. Well, it's not necessarily about this, but it's about another coin in particular. And we all know what coin that is. That's Bitcoin. Back in 2017, there was anything would move the price of Bitcoin down. Like if that was good news, Bitcoin would shoot up 300%, 200% from 3,500 to 10,000 and then right back down to 2,500. And this was because there were market manipulators out there that was trying to scare, guess what, new people away. So I'm not necessarily saying that this is like some type of way to, well, yeah, this is a way for, for people to actually sell their tokens, for people to buy more, for the, big investors to buy more. This is exactly what that is, because back in 2017, Bitcoin would just go through this never ending phase of good news happening. And then like a whale that had over, let's say, for example, 5,000 Bitcoin would move it from one wallet to the next, but it would still be his or her wallet or the exchange's wallet. But it just, when people see that on the blockchain, which is a public ledger, anybody can see it and anybody can get notifications on when a wallet that has so much crypto in it moves. When people see that, that was a tactic back then that scared people and said, oh man, this wallet hasn't moved for 6 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years. That means they're about to sell it, when all they're really doing is just moving it from one wallet to the next because they're trying to get you to sell your Bitcoin, or you to get you to sell your crypto, or in this case, the new people to sell their Shiba Inu. But you just have to be in this space for a while to understand that there's certain tactics that just don't work for the people who actually been in for some time, like myself. Like if I see a wallet has over 50 billion whatever, XYZ. I'm not, and it moves it from one wallet, I moves it to the exchange. Yeah, they may sell some, and that's great for them because those are probably the people that got in and actually were able to quit their job. That's great. But you have to understand the market will pick back up. Like, it's not like it's just, oh, somebody just sent over 1 million XRP or 1 million Bitcoin. That means it's time to sell. No, the moment they sell that, somebody else is going to pick that up. Like, a company may pick that up. I'm not saying the company's going to pick up the SHIB token, which is possible because now they have liquidity, utility, and mass adoption, because there's still a rumor of AMC going around that's actually going to use this as payment. Like, that's still huge. So for people to actually think that, oh, it's time to sell, no, just sit back, relax. I can't tell you to sell. I can't tell you to buy, but what I can tell you to do is do some research and understand that there's still some manipulation type of tactics that allow people like you. Yeah, I'm saying you because if you're watching this, you probably are thinking about selling your SHIB too. That there's people there's people that's trying to manipulate you into thinking, oh, Shiba's going back down, which any crypto can go down to zero because this is a new world. This is a new space. You just have to understand and have to realize that with any investment, there's a risk, and just be careful. I know, but that's what I'm gonna say about that. But this also says here that the price of SHIB has fallen 11% after a series of transactions from the Well wallet that famously transferred $3,400 purchased last August into a 1.55 billion on Tuesday. Okay, it says on Tuesday, the Well made 4 transactions of exactly 10,100,000 SHIB, each of 4 different wells. Each transaction was worth approximately 586 million, totaling about 2.3 billion. See, when I say those numbers, that's nothing. I mean, it's a crypto. I mean, it's going to happen. That's what happens when people, and I can guarantee you, it may not be a person. It just may be somebody trying to manipulate the system to make people lose in profit. And that's exactly what it did, because when I woke up, what was it the other day? The token was down. But that's just the name of the game. That's how it is. Until crypto becomes regulated fully, this stuff is going to happen. This stuff doesn't bother me. Like, it doesn't. Even the whole Mt. Gox thing doesn't bother me. Bitcoin, like, once that happens, people get their money. If they get their money, that's going to make the market drop. But at the same time, that's one less issue out the way for Bitcoin and crypto. It says, okay, but there's a tweet that says, so remember when everyone was wondering if the guy turned 8K into 5 billion actually lost access to his wallet? It says, turns out he didn't and just started moving some of his SHIB. Again, if he sells, he sells. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's not the end of the world. There's still going to be utility, liquidity, and mass adoption. That's all that it's going to be. That's all that is going to continue to happen. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Like, if you feel like that you're going to lose out on your money, sell it. If you don't, keep it. To me, I don't care what you do with your crypto. I'm not saying that in a mean way or in a rude way, but at the same time, it's just like, you do, like, if you're in this space, you have to understand crypto goes up really fast, crypto goes down really fast. And at the end of the day, you are in control of what you want to sell. You are the master of your mind and the captain of your fate. Not me, not any other YouTuber. They may be great. Absolutely. All the YouTubers are great that talk about crypto on this platform. They inspire me, to be better, to do great things. But at the same time, you cannot look at me or them to determine whether or not how much you should invest in or how much you shouldn't. That's up to you. You can't determine, like, a celebrity can't tell you, a tweet can't tell you. It's up to you ultimately for you to actually be able to understand what's going on in the crypto space. It's no one else's job. I get it. Since it's your money, you have to take the time. Me as a YouTuber and a content creator, it's my duty to actually help you, to point you in the right direction and lead you there. But I can't make you drink it. Like I can't make you retain it. It's just up to you on whether or not you want to actually take the tools that we give you and show you and actually figure out how to do it. But that's my rant on Shiba Inu price falling. We see it every day in Bitcoin. We see it every day in XRP. We see it every day in any other cryptos. This is not new to us. But for the new people coming in, you just have to be patient. You have to do your research and you have to understand this utility does have utility. This token has utility, mass adoption, and liquidity, and it's growing. Just be patient. That's all I got to say about that. We're going to go to the price before I head out. We got the price currently at 2.7. We're almost there. Once it gets to 3 trillion, I believe that's when the floodgates are going to let loose. The floodgates will let loose. I'm telling you that. 2.7 trillion, that's a big thing. All right, we got Bitcoin at 61,839. It's going up. We got Ethereum at 4,534. We got Binance Coin at $555. We got Solana at $241. We got Tether, of course, that's the stable coin, which there was something on Squawkbox yesterday talking about how there's possibly going to be a new law coming out about new regulations on stable coins, which I don't understand how you can regulate a stable coin, which I can see how you can regulate a stable coin, but it's going to be $1. The USDC might actually be the US dollar. I mean, it actually says USDC. I think they're personally going to change it to United States digital currency, USDC. But that's just my thoughts. We got Cardano at $2.03. We got XRP at $1.20. Polkadot at $52.96. Dogecoin at 26 cents. Shiba Inu coming in at the number 11 spot. That is it for me. That will do it for me, everybody. Please, 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 I highly suggest that you watch my other video. It should be coming up right now. That is, I actually forgot what the video was about, but yeah, just make sure you watch it. Don't worry about that. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, stay focused, stay locked in. Peace.